Alright, welcome back to the channel. Of course, my name is Leeboy, and you're checking out Leeboy TV, Superhero Talk. Today we'll be talking about The Flash, Lose Yourself, which is Season 4, Episode 18. Now, in this episode, we're going to be talking about some things that were going on, such as the Thinker, and how, he was able to conquer this episode in a pretty smart way too. We was looking on a search for this guy named Edwin Goust. I believe that's his name, Edwin Goust, who's the folding man who looks really weird. Okay, this guy looks hella weird. Supposedly he was off the grid even before he got hit by the bus with the metahuman powers. This guy is just a weirdo. Okay, look at his face. Okay, Joe's even pointing at it like this guy's a weirdo. Okay, Harrison Wells, of course, was still trying to modify his cap, doing all kinds of crazy things. I told you guys this is not the Reverse Flash. Barry and Ralph revisits the bus 405 that was headed to the downtown area. This bus, I believe, is going to make another appearance again, so keep that in mind. Bus 405 going downtown, where Barry and Ralph go inside to try to find traces of dark matter. They find some and they realize the picture, they find out who it is. And we finally get a look at the bus driver who supposedly got, taken off that bus. It's still weird to me how he's the only one out of all of them. Like, he actually is deceased. Out of everybody that's on the bus, he was the first person to actually become deceased. We're never going to get a chance to find out what his actual true powers was, because remember, he was also affected by the dark matter. Now, we get a glimpse here. Here he is, Edwin Goust, the folding man who's like a hippie and stuff like that, pays for Ralph's bus ride, even though Ralph takes it and then walks away in the back. Joe was obviously concerned for the overusage that Harrison Wells or Harry Wells is using with the thinking cap. Just like I told you guys, this guy is obsessed. He's not the Reverse Flash. He's just obsessed, and he's telling Joe, like, you should be leaving me alone and going back to your business. Okay, but then later on we find out, the cap gets taken, and Harry starts spazzing out. He starts having his little crack addictions. Okay, the withdrawals. He can't get his addiction going, and he blames Cisco because he feels rationally the obvious person to do this would be Cisco, which I think is pretty correct. But he was wrong, and Cisco was just looking all scared and was like, "Why are you hemming me up?" Okay, but yeah, it was Cisco that did not take it. It was actually Joe that took the thinking cap to prove a point that Harry is off his damn rocker. Later on, we finally get the showdown we were waiting for, but it's not what you think, because Harry comes up with this tuning fork that supposedly can stop the Thinker. Barry uses it later on, and he uses it on a hologram, okay? And that hologram is not even there, so the Thinker winds up showing up at Star Labs, okay? And that's when Harry says, you know what, forget what Joe said, I'm gonna put this cap on, all right? Gideon increased the voltage, and he winds up passing out. At the same token, the Thinker's wife, she must have been playing Final Fantasy 7, 11, and all them other games, because her sword is like electric. It's something crazy. I like that sword. I wonder how many experience points or dragons she had to kill to get that sword. All right. But anyway, she's using this big old sword to take on Iris. She starts shooting her, and she starts deflecting the lasers. My God, did you guys catch that? It was lasers. It wasn't bullets. It was lasers. What? She wasn't fazed by that. And then we realize that the Thinker shows up full on. He takes over Edwin Goust, and Ralph is not having that. He tries to take over Ralph and fight Ralph with his mind, but Ralph eventually takes the Thinker down by himself. But little unbeknown to us that when you handcuff a metahuman, make sure you check the color, as the Thinker said, and it was purple, which means before Ralph even put the handcuffs on, your man used Kilgore's powers, and guess what? He got free, and Shazam! Your man said fatality, okay? Your man about to pull a Sing Song move on Ralph from Mortal Kombat, and that was about it. It was finish him at this point, and it was done. It was the done deal for Ralph. Barry couldn't do anything. Ralph was taken over, and at the end, the Thinker has a nightcap with his wife, and he transforms, just like I told everybody, back to his original self by using Ralph's shape-shifting powers. And then at the end, he has a little talk with his wife, talking about, I took some of that dark matter that Harry was using, because I found him laid out in the secret room, and I took some of that dark matter, and it's going to energize, my little device I have here, which is going to lead us to the path of enlightenment. All right, now what the heck is the path of enlightenment? I can only assume. It's gonna take some real pondering and me going back and checking out some of the other episodes to really give you guys a breakdown of what I think the path of enlightenment is. Tell me, guys, what did you think of last night's episode? What did you think of the vibranium sword that your girl got? Okay, I don't know if she visited Wakanda or not, but what did you think of the Thinker's wife's vibranium sword that she pulled out on Iris? And was Iris playing some Doom because she had the BFG? And if you guys like this video, do me a huge favor. Share it on Reddit, share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter. Do your part by helping me, you know what I'm saying? Join the Angry Fist army and share my videos, all right? Make sure it reaches other people who likes Flash and superhero content. I have a special video coming up maybe either this week or next week dealing with Infinity War. You do not want to miss that because I'm putting foot, toenails, and all kinds of other things into this video, and it's going to be on and popping. So with that being said, hit the comment section below, smash that liking button, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next one, hopefully my Black Lightning video. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.